Love and marriage, two words that form the very fabric of human existence. Yet, have you ever truly pondered the stories that lie beneath these simple concepts? Behind every marriage, every love story, there are layers of joy, struggle, and complex emotions that shape who we are. Today, we will explore some witty, yet deeply reflective quotes from iconic figures throughout history. These aren't just words to laugh at, they are powerful reflections that challenge us to reconsider what love and marriage truly mean in our fast-paced, ever-changing world. Are they still what we imagine them to be? Or have they evolved into something entirely new? Marriage is a wonderful institution. But who wants to live in an institution? This quote, famously attributed to Groucho Marx, brings a sharp, humorous twist to our understanding of marriage. It presents the idea of marriage not just as a bond between two individuals, but as a system, a set of rules and expectations that often restricts personal freedom. While we might laugh at the irony of this perspective, it also serves as a reminder that marriage, in its traditional sense, can feel like a form of institutionalized commitment. This witty remark invites us to reflect on the nature of modern relationships. Is marriage still seen as a structure where conformity and duty reign? Or has it evolved into something more flexible, a partnership that fosters individuality as much as unity? It challenges us to question whether we have become so fixated on the rules of marriage, roles, expectations, obligations, that we forget the joy and freedom it can also offer. In some ways, Groucho Marx's words urge us to laugh at the seriousness with which society holds marriage, and to remind ourselves that at its best, marriage should be a celebration of love, not a confining institution. Behind every great man, there is a woman shaking her head. This quote, often attributed to Jim Backus, is one of those humorous yet insightful lines that carries a hidden meaning. It suggests that, in any relationship, especially marriage, there is often an element of opposition or contrast. While the man may be out there conquering the world, the woman stands in the background, fully aware of the chaos, challenges, and imperfections that come with the territory. This witty remark humorously highlights the dynamic of many relationships, where the woman, although not always in the spotlight, often possesses the wisdom and insight to see things as they truly are. It suggests that behind every ambitious or great man, there is someone who understands the reality of the situation, the flaws, the missteps, and sometimes, the absurdity of the pursuit. It's a reminder that relationships are not always as glamorous as they appear from the outside, and that sometimes, the silent observers play the most crucial role in holding everything together. In the end, the woman may not always be in the limelight, but her perspective is often the one that grounds the relationship in reality. Love is blind, but marriage will open your eyes. This quote cleverly highlights the paradox of love and marriage. In the beginning, love often sweeps us off our feet, blinding us to the flaws or imperfections of the person we adore. We become so enamored with the idea of love that we overlook the little things that, over time, can add up and shape the relationship in unexpected ways. However, marriage, while it may start as a beautiful union, often brings us face to face with these very things we once ignored. The small habits, the quirks, and the nuances of everyday life become more apparent once the initial euphoria of love fades away. In many ways, marriage is the awakening to the reality of being in a long-term partnership, where the highs are often tempered with challenges that force us to adapt, grow, and compromise. This quote serves as both a warning and a reminder. Love may blind us to the small details, but marriage will inevitably bring them into focus, teaching us that it's the little things that truly matter in the long run. This witty remark humorously highlights the dynamic of many relationships, where the woman, although not always in the spotlight, often possesses the wisdom and insight to see things as they truly are. It suggests that behind every ambitious or great man, there is someone who understands the reality of the situation, the flaws, the missteps, and sometimes, the absurdity of the pursuit. It's a reminder that relationships are not always as glamorous as they appear from the outside, and that sometimes, the silent observers play the most crucial role in holding everything together. In the end, the woman may not always be in the limelight, but her perspective is often the one that grounds the relationship in reality. Marriage is when a man and woman become one. But the trouble starts when they try to decide which one. This humorous yet practical quote highlights the inherent differences in thinking and decision-making between men and women. While marriage is meant to bring two people together as one unit, it often reveals just how much individuality each person retains. Despite being partners, each person brings their own unique perspective, preferences, and ideas to the table. In many cases, this can lead to moments of disagreement, where trying to find common ground feels more like a battle of wills rather than a collaborative effort. The challenge in marriage often lies in reconciling these differences. What one person wants may not align with what the other desires. And so, the task of becoming one can sometimes feel less like unity and more like a tug of war over whose preferences will take precedence. This quote serves as a humorous reminder that while love may unite, the practicalities of decision-making can still cause tension in the partnership. Marriage is an adventure, like war. This quote humorously yet profoundly captures the essence of marriage. Like war, marriage can be challenging, filled with victories, defeats, and sometimes endless struggles. The battles we face in a relationship often feel intense, with moments of triumph followed by setbacks, creating a cycle of continuous effort. However, just like a war, there is growth through the conflict. Marriage is an adventure that pushes us to evolve, to learn, and to confront our weaknesses. It's not just about the easy moments, but about navigating the hardships together, which strengthens the bond. Although the challenges may seem daunting, they are an integral part of the journey. Ultimately, marriage teaches us resilience and the importance of partnership, showing us that the value lies not in the destination, but in the adventure itself. Through these quotes, we not only see the humor but also valuable life lessons about love and marriage. These sayings reflect a simple truth: love and marriage are never perfect. They come with challenges, difficult moments, but it's precisely these obstacles that make them worthwhile. We may laugh at these humorous lines, but behind each one is an important message about acceptance, understanding, and patience in a relationship. A long-lasting marriage is not about the absence of conflict, it's about the ability to resolve those conflicts and continue moving forward together. The key to a successful partnership lies not in avoiding problems, but in facing them together, growing through them, and emerging stronger on the other side. Love and marriage are both essential journeys in everyone's life. We may laugh at the humorous quotes about them, but we should also take a deeper look to truly understand the value of these relationships. Do you have any quotes about love and marriage that you would like to share? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to hit like if you found this video interesting, to ensure you don't miss out on more meaningful and humorous stories. Be sure to subscribe to Inner Stillness today. In this video, we've explored some witty quotes from great figures about love and marriage. These sayings not only bring a smile to our faces but also contain valuable life lessons, teaching us how to view love and relationships in a deeper way. Topics like quotes about love, lessons about marriage, and wisdom from great figures are always thought-provoking and enjoyable, offering us moments of relaxation while still being deeply meaningful.